You're boss at recruitment and you're going alone. You've got your LinkedIn account and your mobile phone. You've got the candidates playing hard to get, where they'll call you next week or a no, not yet. So much time of going to and fro. You got another offer or salary's too low. Hours of searching and hours of stress. Come on candidates, just gig it a rest. Just jig it a rest.
Yo, yeah, we're in. I've never wanted it to stay cloudy as much as this in my life.
It'll be fine.
So you don't like matcha?
Absolutely not. Well, no. Right, so we're big fans of Perfect 10, aren't we?
Yeah, you and me.
Yeah, big fans of the energy drink. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to try one of those like latte things.
Okay.
Latte in a can, not good. Not a fan.
Don't like it.
Nah.
What, just latte in a can? Specific? Oh, yeah, I've tried those ones. Which one did you go for? Vanilla?
Yeah. And I'm not sure what I expected, but because I started with their energy drinks, I was like, yeah, okay, I like matcha. Turns out, absolutely
don't
not.
like it.
No.
Yeah. Well, I've got really into it, and I've got this weird thing in my brain, mate, where like I start doing stuff like matcha, and then like I feel obliged to carry on, if that makes sense. Like I get like if I don't then have my matcha, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna have a good day today. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got weird
like superstition.
Yeah, I get a bit like that with my routine.
Like, but do you actually like it?
Yeah, I think so. I bought a little spoon. I bought a little spoon.
You got a matcha spoon?
Yeah, I'll show you it later, so that I can measure out. Measure out my matcha.
Not like engraved and
no.
This is my matcha.
I love
spoon.
matcha. I got one because I'm not even recording. Recording on the camera. What idiots? Yeah, that's recording now.
Nice.
So the first however long you're gonna get
absolutely nothing.
That's fine. I'll work it out. What were we saying?
Matcha spoon.
Oh yeah, I've not got one that's engraved that says like I love matcha on it, but the reason that I got it is because it measures out the perfect cup of matcha.
Right.
And matcha's expensive. So
okay. I see.
I was like, I ain't wasting that shit.
No, see, I'm convinced like a lot of people jump on these healthy like bandwagons.
Guilty as charged. Who you refer? Oh, it sounds like you need to jump on.
I know.
It sounds like you need to jump on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I know. I just like. So I was like, oh, maybe it's a thing. Maybe I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's not for me. And I'm not sure it's for a lot of people, and they just drink it because it's like the trendy thing.
Right, okay. I'm guilty for that.
Yeah. Like,
I can list them off.
You're going to go to the coffee shop and spend £4 on like a matcha latte that you don't even like.
But they say that the milk counteracts the matcha lattes. Bad news, mate. Serious?
So you've been researching.
Oh, mate, I go, yeah.
So, wait, so when you have matcha, it's just
straight
grass, grass and what? Water. Is it grass and water?
Bit of soil.
Just go outside with your scissors and just cut some down.
Bit of grass, bit of soil.
Yeah, grim, mate.
Yes, mate, absolutely that. It's literally just water and stir my spoon, but I actually quite like it. And I think, do you know what matcha have you tried?
Well, I've tried the Perfect 10 stuff.
From the ground matcha?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you didn't like that?
No.
Okay. Because that I've got there, Pure Chimp, and the flavour of that is noticeably different to the cheap stuff.
Right.
But Perfect Head is not cheap stuff, I don't believe.
No.
From what I've been reading, it's
like
supposed to be better.
£8-9 a bag.
Yeah.
Of like a little.
Yeah. That's why I got my spoon, bro. That's why
so
I got
you not waste it.
Nah. So like that. So I was looking though. I had some matcha off of like Amazon that I bought. That was just like, I'm going to go cheap and cheerful. And this is reviewed well, but it tasted like rat's ass.
Like grass.
Yeah. And that is actually worse than grass, I reckon. I probably would have rather have eaten grass.
Anyway, so that's one health thing I can't get behind.
What health things do you get behind?
Well, that's a good question.
As he coughs his lungs up.
Yeah. No, like, so for a year now, I've replaced lunch with a salad.
Right.
I get behind that. That's a health thing.
Do you know what's funny about that sentence? He's like, salad is still a lunch, mate. You're like, I've replaced lunch. And I now just have this thing called salad.
Leaves. What am I, a rabbit?
You started eating salad for lunch is the sentence.
I've replaced lunch with salad. I've replaced edible food with leaves.
But what's in your salad, right? Because salad can be deceiving.
Right.
Because you can be like...
Oh, here he goes.
Yeah, you can, though, because you can have like a really healthy salad, or you could be like, I've got a salad with a whole tub of mayonnaise on it.
Oh, no.
Fat, do you know what I mean?
Covered.
Like,
so it's not always a Caesar.
It's not always a Caesar.
Not always a Caesar.
Is that what... It is the Caesar. Sort of, mayonnaise, I didn't know that.
What?
You're saying that Caesar dressing is mayo?
Oh, no? It's like mustard and... I don't know what it is.
Oh, right, okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, you don't really taste the leaves when you cover it in Caesar salad.
I see what you're
Caesar
saying.
sauce, right? Excuse me.
You can't write
Carrying a cold.
You can't write it.
No, so we do like, we got like these super seeds. I don't know, it's just like a bag mixed seeds.
Okay,
we
yeah,
pour on
seed
top.
mix.
That's
Yeah, they
pretty
might
good.
have chia seeds and pumpkin
Yeah,
seeds and flax
yeah,
seeds
which
and
is
that kind of
nice.
stuff in it. Nice.
Chop up some tomatoes with a slab of hummus.
Nice.
Yeah.
What leaves are you going for?
I kind of just pick up whatever ones are on offer.
Right, okay.
So we kind
Cheap
of have
and
like
cheerful leaves.
bistro leaves one day, or like butter. Is it butterhead?
I have no clue.
I don't know. Like the leafy stuff,
Right,
the British
okay.
leafy stuff.
Fine.
So we mix and match, and then we kind of have like a pita, and then a pita bread,
Right.
hummus, and
Right.
then shove it with leaves,
Right. Nice.
tomatoes. There you go.
So stuffed pitters
Stuffed pittas.
with stuff you find in the garden, basically.
Yeah.
So that's health kick number one that you're on. What other fads are you
No,
on?
I'm not doing
that-
any others.
Yeah. Because I'm a sucker for all of them. I try them all.
Yeah.
My brother said to me once, he was like, if I told you that like drinking my piss would make you live 10 years longer, would you do it? And I was like, well, if you had the science to back it, probably.
Who's that geezer who's like trying to outlive everyone?
Oh,
Johnson.
Adam Johnson?
No.
You sure?
Oh, it might be. He's like...
Yeah, I know the guy you mean.
Sleeps in a dark room and he's...
Yeah. Goes to bed at like before he's woken up.
Yeah.
It's like, longevity.
Yeah. He does some crazy stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, he stops eating at like 11 in the morning. I want to say it's Adam Johnson.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it is?
No. But he's got like 100% rest on his whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop. On his whoop for like 6 months, hasn't he?
Yes. But like I say, stops eating at... That's really going to bug me, but I'll leave it. Yeah, he's got 100% on his whoop. He stops eating at like 11. He doesn't drink any alcohol. He goes to bed super early, dark room.
Yeah.
Brian Johnson.
He's got like a laser mask.
Yeah, he's got all the trimmings. I saw a post the other day where it was like, these are Brian Johnson's top 10 affordable life hacks. Bought them all.
Have you?
No, I didn't even look at the post. I'm not going to lie, but I will. But yeah, because there's a balance in there. There's a balance between like trying to look after yourself and live as long as possible, and then actually experience life. Because you could argue, imagine being his family.
Doesn't he use his family as like
blood?
Yeah.
It's even worse, isn't it? Imagine being his family. Son,
Go on, son.
let's have a bit of plasma, lad. I reckon you need shipping off to him.
Yeah, probably.
Coming back.
Probably. Honestly, my children are they're like from the Victorian times.
Your kids?
Yeah.
Chimney sweeps. Got them up the
They're
chimneys.
like, any illness going, they're like, come on, give it to me. Constantly ill, those two.
But your youngest don't see any other kids yet, does she? Or has she started?
No, I suppose not. No.
Yeah, the youngest
she
one
gets
done.
it from.
She
from
gets
that
it
one.
from senior one.
Yeah.
Senior child.
She just catches everything.
Why do you think that is? I think that's just
I don't know. They say that kids are ill 12 times a year.
right. That's all year, basically.
And then mine takes about a month to get rid, so she's just ill constantly. And actually, this I think is probably the first one that I've got.
Right.
I'm quite lucky.
Yeah.
Like, which I skip them. Like, my wife gets them all.
Right. Okay.
And she's always annoyed at me that I kind of don't get ill.
Must
ever.
be a salad. Is that bitter that's done it?
I'm not getting enough nutrients to fight it. That's what it is.
The germs come in, they're like, fuck that. This body's so unhealthy, I'm out of it. Yeah. Sorry, that was a little bit harsh.
Crikey, yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? I was with friends this weekend, and one of them's a primary school teacher, and she said the first 2 years of her teaching, she was like
constant.
Everything. Yeah. And she was like, now I just rock hard, basically.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
Yeah. But that explains my voice.
Well, yeah, and you get minimal sleep as well. That's the other thing.
That doesn't help.
You know, I do sometimes think about you, and I do think I would struggle to come into work and be. I mean, you're not always enthusiastic. I'm not going to lie, but
not
be
always
as enthusiastic as you are on the sleep that you get sometimes.
I think on the sleep, you do get used to it.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm very much used to it now. I think a lot of parents would get used to it. It just is what it is. You kind of got to get on with it. Like if I took a day off every time I had a bad night's sleep, I wouldn't be in.
You'd
never see me.
You'd be out more than you'd be in, yeah, for sure.
So I just think it's part and parcel. You get used to it, and if I get 6 hours a night, I'm quite lucky.
I can take 6 though.
Yeah, I think 6 is good.
6 is all right.
And when you think about it, last night, I think it was probably midnight before we got into bed.
It's not the worst.
So little one, I don't know what her problem is, but she just doesn't want to sleep at all.
Right.
And she woke up my older daughter, yesterday, about 11, and then it just become a thing. We were all sitting on the sofa at 11 o'clock, and I'm just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But then come midnight, they were in bed, and then I was up at 6:30 this morning. So you take that as a night's sleep in the end.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. You can live on that.
Yeah.
I can function on that at least. And I don't think it affects me too much.
No. How's she settling it? Is she still at school, Iris?
No, she's not anymore.
Oh, you've canned it.
We canned school.
That was enough, was it?
Yeah. No, it was. You know what? This is probably a controversial subject, but she is homeschooled.
Don't have to
now.
talk about it if you don't want to. We can swerve it.
No.
I can cut it out.
No. Well, we can talk about it a little bit, but she is homeschooled now, officially from yesterday.
Right.
We had a couple of problems. We've not been happy with the school since she started, really.
Right.
There's been a couple of things, and I think the problem there is my wife being a primary school teacher. There was an expectation that she had to hit,
right,
and the head teacher at the time was very strict on things. So, yeah, she had this level of expectation that she put into her work, and that she expected as well from our teacher, our kids' teacher, and that was not hit. So we struggled a lot with that. And then there was a couple of other things that happened, a couple of safeguarding things that we weren't too happy with.
Yeah.
So really for us, it's just a wrong school as opposed to no school.
Right, okay.
But because we're midterm now, we're kind of like, let's just homeschool, let's just see how we go. And then we'll look at other schools. Right. The other benefit to that is obviously we want to get out the sticks at some point as well. So this kind of...
He's leaving the sticks. He's coming to society. Coming to a Sainsbury's near you.
It was kind of like... I didn't want her to start school anyway, because the school would have been it's really small, and I want her obviously to have friends and to not move away, grow with those friends. So that's important. But then I was like, but we can't live here for the next 5 years. Mm-hmm. In 4 years' time, my smallest child will then start school, and then can we be here for 10 years? No. So that was always something I always struggled with anyway. And then it's well, if we take her out now, maybe we could move up our plans to move find somewhere else, settle,
Mm.
and then go from there.
You could move her though, couldn't you? You could move her.
You could move her, yeah, absolutely. You could. I always kind of like just struggled with that thought. It's like if you're 2, 3, 4 years into school and then you're moving, you've then spent 4 years with these kids that you're really good friends with, and then you're kind of just leaving them.
Yeah. My mum had to move school every 2 years, and she turned out fine.
Well, I'm
being
I
sarcastic.
think
She didn't turn out fine at all.
yeah,
I like the way you tried to defend her, though. She'll appreciate that. No, but I mean, I get what you're saying.
I just think it would be harder to move then than it is now. So, I mean, even though she still considers those her friends and we're still in contact and stuff, we're going to try and do like meet-ups at the parks and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing, right? Is her losing the social element.
Yes.
That must be the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Like, because you want your kids to be socialised, right? You want them to go out there and... I mean, my mum did the same thing for us. We didn't... When my dad left, she wanted to keep this house because she wanted us to stay at that school.
Yeah.
For the because she was
The
dragged
exact same
from
reason.
She was dragged from school to school as
Yeah.
a kid, you know, and she was like, it was tough every 2 years starting again because
Yeah.
dad's job moved, so we moved, so I had a new school, new friends. But she was like, in hindsight, I think it's made her into the social element.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably. I think there's probably benefits
to all of it, isn't
benefits to everything.
there is benefit, and when you're a kid, you think at that time that it's such a big deal. Like I can remember a friend I had called Joe Davies. I don't know where he is now, or what he's doing, but he left in year 9.
Yeah.
And I was like, Joe's going.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably couldn't pick him out of a lineup now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
But
at the
you
time,
think at the time it's the end of
times,
the
oh
world.
my God, like Joe's leaving.
Yeah.
Like, never going to see him again. Like my life's coming to an end. Like I say, don't even know. I can't even remember where he went.
It's tough, and especially as a parent. Like you just want to make the right call, but at the end of the day, like we didn't feel that was the right place for her, so we've taken this decision now,
Yeah.
and that was our choice. But yeah, it's not like school's
Is it
done
hard
for
to
good.
pull them out? Did the school resist it all? Do they, or they just say no, see you later?
That's it. Yeah, you
Right,
just
okay.
just send the letter, and that's it. It's done. There's just a process to get them back into a school again.
Right. Okay.
So
So you can't say change their minds.
Yeah, you can't change your mind.
Right,
The
that's-
changing your mind process is months long.
Well, that's kind of
So
fair,
like,
I guess.
so we could contact them now and say, look, we need a place in another school for September, and that's kind of a fair game.
Okay.
So it's like start the term. If there's a space, you can go.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So it's not the end of the world. It does. We're just gonna see how we go.
Fair. Another challenge for you to.
Yeah,
overcome.
it's not really for me. I'll be honest.
What do you mean?
Like
You
my life doesn't change
right.
because of it.
Sure.
It's mainly on my wife, the pressure of that.
Yeah. Fine.
Obviously,
So she's dealing with that department.
Yeah,
She's head of education
yeah,
in your household.
She is head of education at the moment, but we shall see how it goes.
What are you
we're
head
just
of?
being flexible.
What are you-
I'm
what's
head
your-
of.
What's your role
I'm
title?
head of sitting in a shed and pretending to do work. That's what I'm
Well,
head
I'll
of.
tell you what, you smashed that, mate.
Pretending to do stuff.
You've got that down.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. Anything? Are you excited? I mean, this is going to probably go out in Feb, so it's like ages away. But are you excited for this year? Yes.
I am excited for this year. You know what? The biggest thing that I struggle with this year is the features are getting bigger and bigger.
Right. Okay.
And
So we're going straight into work.
Yeah. I
I just meant either.
Personal.
But if you want to talk work, you can.
Oh yeah. So
It's up to you.
So
I was going to
work-
save work because I think you and me can probably have a better. No offense, Andy, but you and me can probably have a better work chat than me
Work
and
chat.
Andy can.
okay, personally,
Well, yeah, I just thought is there big things on the horizon for
no.
Samwise in 26?
Oh, you know
Are you
what?
one of those
2026, we do want to move out the sticks
people? Yeah.
into something bigger and better. That's the plan.
Right. Okay.
You know,
That's the big personal goal.
That's the big personal goal. Whether it will happen in 26 or 27, we shall see.
Has to happen in one of these, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing. Just playing it by ear.
So that's a big one, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge step for us. And obviously that's going to be like our location and what we want to do is purchase a house that the kids could grow up in and say, this is
Home.
yeah, this is our childhood home. That in 30, 40, 50 years time, we're arguing about whether to sell it,
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we want. As
Do you know where you'll
opposed
go? Will you stay in a similar area, or do you know ambitions to move?
I think we'll move further north,
Okay.
where it's a little bit cheaper. But I would say the same sort of vibe.
Okay.
So like countryside-y, just not so much in the sticks. Cottagey, but not damp.
Drafty.
Not drafty.
Do you have rats?
No,
you
we don't have rats.
Don't get rats.
Don't have rats. Yeah. Some place with double glazing would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Spoil yourself.
Spoil ourselves. There you go.
Maybe lights
Yeah.
rather than candles.
Yeah.
Bit
Yeah.
of electricity.
Electricity instead of a hamster wheel.
Yeah.
That one.
Or you put oil in, don't you, for your heating?
Yeah,
That's-
we do.
Central heating, but central heating.
Central heating would be nice, yeah. What about you? How's your year going to shape up?
How's my year going to shape up? That's a very good question. I feel like my year has been a slow start to my year personally because of my ear. I'm itching to get back. I've got my final appointment on Thursday, which I'm going back up to Stoke Mandeville for. And I'm hoping they're going to go green light.
Yeah.
Right?
Green light as in it's fixed.
Oh, that would
It's
be
healing.
amazing.
Nice.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
Right. Oh, so you don't know whether it's
Well, when I went
worked.
back last time, she was like, nah. Well, she wasn't confident. She was like, I can see she was hoping she would look at it and go, the hole is gone. We are good. On your way, sir. And she was like, I can see the hole. And she was like, it looks like there's some kind of slight covering over the hole. She was like, whether that's a little bit of liquid, whether that is the graft, it's actually staying. She was like, I don't know. So I'm not going to risk it.
Right.
I'm going to plug your ear full of shit again and then just be super careful. And we'll hope that that's a sign that there is a chance it's going to fix, right? So I would love it if I went in and she's gone like fucking happy days, right? Nice. But I've been off exercise. I've not been doing stuff. Me and Andy spoke about it a lot on podcasts that will have come out by now. So I won't go into too much, but I feel like that slowed me down. I've got the 200. We've got the 205 mile cycle that we're going to do. He's obviously doing an Ironman, so there'll be lots of like fitness goals going. But I would like to. I'd like to go on a proper holiday.
Yeah.
This year, and I mean, I would like to pay myself more. They're the two things I'd like to do. I think this year,
Fair.
like. You know, I'm not hard done by from finances, but like I feel like it's time that I get a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And actually, in the 9 years that I've been doing this, if you average out my salary across the 9 years, people will go, what the fuck are you playing at?
You've been working for free,
Do you know
mate.
what I mean? Yeah. I was actually thinking about that this morning when I was walking to Sainsbury's. I was like, there's a post somewhere in my brain that's something along the lines of like, when you run a business, you don't realise that when you start, you're learning. So you have to learn, and in that learning process, you don't get paid. Mm-hmm. So you have to also learn how to do this thing whilst navigating the fact you're bringing in next to no money or little money. And that is one of the biggest challenges, I think, of like, how do I learn quick enough so that I don't run out? And you could argue I've been a slow learner because it's been 9 years. But yeah, a holiday would be good. You know, like Andy's put a few dates in where he's going to be away, just like long weekends and stuff. But that's quite nice to see, you know, because we don't take a lot of holidays between us.
So where would you go?
On holiday? Not a clue.
Like somewhere abroad?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Norway?
Norway?
Yeah, you look shocked. Why are you shocked? You
Well-
raised your eyebrows and tilted your head, sir.
Well, what I know of Norway is quite cold, right? So
I like the cold.
you like cold? So that would be like a skiing holiday?
Not necessarily.
No.
I don't know if it would be like...
A skinny dipping in a fjord holiday.
Yeah. Get that on the travel brochure. Me ruining the vibe when my nads out. Yeah, I don't know what there is over there, but like there must be some mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Like mountains and lakes and rivers and being outdoors and just being like away from screens in the wilderness a bit. I like the sound of that, but it's not cheap, you know? So maybe it'll be a little bit cheaper this year. But yeah, I'm itching to get, like I say, back to exercise. Keep that going. Keep the fitness going.
Go to another
on
couples
holiday.
retreat with your mum.
Yeah, that's what I mean. My holiday last year was with my mum. The goal for this year: go on holiday without mum, or maybe I take her this time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like the way that I live,
That'd be nice.
what if I took her?
Yeah.
Fuck me, mate. Can you imagine? It would feel nice. It would feel nice, and it'd be nice to repay her because she's obviously done a lot for me, and she's been very supportive and all that. I shouldn't take the piss, really. But yeah, maybe that's a 2027 goal. Stop going on holiday with my mum.
Well,
One more
yeah.
holiday. One more holiday with my mum. But she gets so many holidays, mate. That's why we're here. That's why we're here now.
I was going to say, that's what she is.
That's why we're
She's
at.
sunning it up somewhere.
Nah, she's skiing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's skiing, and then my stepdad is back for 4 days, and then he goes. Then he goes again.
So they're not skiing together at the moment?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
They're skiing, and he's
come back.
and then he goes
And
again.
then he's going to go out with his mates.
Correct, and my brother, and I'm supposed to go on that trip, so that should be next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I should be in Italy skiing. But
Isn't that... So I thought that'd be closed off by now for the Olympics. Italy?
true,
But it's not.
true fact. Because that starts at the start of next month, doesn't it?
That starts in like 2 weeks.
Well, I don't know how close it. Because is it Milan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not Milan. We're in Lake Tahoe, which
Right.
Lake Tahoe.
You know,
That's America.
When
Lake
I found
Como.
out, actually, sorry, this is a complete sidetrack.
joke,
When
yeah.
I found out Italy was hosting the Winter Olympics, I was like, what the hell?
Mm.
Like, places in Italy are snowy right now? Like, I actually didn't know.
Oh, did you not? Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah. It gets cold over there, mate.
No, I didn't know. I just thought it was like,
Hot all the time.
yeah.
It's Northern Hemisphere as well.
Well, yeah, but like if you look on a map, I would say we're higher up than them.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's where I was
yeah,
confused. Obviously, they've got like
the mountains,
the
right?
mountains,
That's
so
what
that
does it.
obviously helps. But yeah, yeah, we ain't gonna have the Winter Olympics on Ben Nevis, are we?
Can you imagine? Be pretty short lived. But there's some, mate. Do you know what?
I just didn't know Italy had enough snow to host it.
Well, they'll be panicking right now. Do you know what I mean? If they don't have enough snow, but I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
I thought you meant panicking because it's too hot over there.
No. So you've got Milan, the winter. Then 2 years you've got LA for the normal Olympics, and then you're into the French Alps.
Yeah,
So then France
that
have
makes
got
sense.
it, right? And then you've then got Brisbane.
Yeah,
They're the next Olympics, the winters and the summers that are coming up. So I was looking at this with Sarah the other day because I was like, Italy's probably a stretch, but to go to LA in 28 and then France in 2030, that would be sick. I've never been.
you know what I thought about? Did you not go to London at all?
Not
You
really.
didn't get any London stuff going.
No, I didn't go to any London stuff. No, I didn't really. No. Is the answer.
So I thought about this. I think it was 2 years ago. We got on a Teams call and you were like, you know what, lads? The next World Cup's in America.
This year.
Yeah. And this was 2 years ago. You're like, we have to be in a position where we're going to the World Cup to watch a game.
Yeah, better get your ass in gear.
Yeah. 2 years later. We are not going to that.
Well, yet. Maybe that should be our last minute dash for the line. If we have a big first, I doubt we'll make it. It'd be a bit of a stretch, but it would have been good to go.
Yeah.
But so what you saying? We should go to LA for the Olympics in 2028? Is that?
No, it's just.
Are we going to do this every 2 years?
Yeah. You would just get to that point where you were like, you want to go and see those things.
I do.
You said 2 years ago you wanted to do the World Cup.
I do.
And obviously we're not in that position.
We're not.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, it is, mate. It's it would be good to do those things.
Yeah.
And they're things that you can do kind of at any age, right? You know, you don't have to be young, hip and trendy to go to those things.
What I struggle with was, so obviously, like the Olympics, when it was here, you put in like, I remember people just put in that they wanted to attend something, and it was kind of like random out of the hat what you got a ticket for.
Right.
And I would struggle to be like, hey, we're traveling all the way to America to watch the Olympics. Oh, what did you get? I don't know, like archery or something.
Right.
Do
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like something that,
What's the matter with archery?
well, archery was just an example, but you know, like you're traveling all that way to watch something that you're not quite interested in.
Sure.
That's what I would struggle with, or like I would actually struggle with the World Cup as well. It's like, oh, we're just going to travel to America to watch 90 minutes, and then we're going to travel back again.
Well, no, I think you just stay out there and try and watch a couple. Do you know what I mean? Like you could stay out, like the position, the beauty. Well, obviously your struggle is you've got family, so you struggle to stay out there. But like me and Andy right now, and it might be different it will be different for Andy, I would guess, by the next World Cup in 4 years' time. But right now, we could go out for the month with our laptops and we could be like, let's try and get a few games in.
A couple of games in.
And even if you get England and you get a quarter final or you get whatever, even if it's not England, that'd be amazing. Because people do that. People stay out there for the whole month. Phil was talking about doing it. I don't know if he's still playing. Yeah. Yeah, he's got...
This year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got a new place, by the way. Do you know that?
Yeah.
He said...
a few weeks ago.
He said... We should go up if you ever fancy
like
it.
Wales, isn't it?
Ludlow. Yeah. But no, he was talking about going to the World Cup this year and doing exactly that, just being out there for the month, taking it in. The problem with the America one is
it was everywhere, isn't it?
Is it Mexico as well?
Mexico,
America and Canada, is it? Yeah.
It's a long, long way, isn't it?
And do you know what else is crap? The times of the games.
I know. What for us?
Yeah. Because I saw a post the other day being like, can't wait for it to be the summer and being sat in the beer garden with the lads. And then I looked at that and I was like,
it's going to be early
I don't know
morning.
if you are. And then the games are like the best ones kick off at 5.
Right.
And the worst ones kick off at like 1, 2 in the morning.
5 in the morning?
5 at PM.
Okay.
The best times for us are 5.
So that's like the early game.
Yeah. So the early kickoffs for you. So you got 5 PM. For us, you've got like 5 PMs, 8 PMs, 10 PMs.
Yeah.
The worst games are like 1 PM.
1 AM.
1 AM. Sorry. The final is 8 PM. So that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the finals at 8 PM.
It's just a bit weird, isn't it?
But yeah, I did think though. Do you know what? It means that you two will be working.
Oh, great.
There'll be no games in the day for you to watch.
That's all right. I'm gonna. Yeah. That's annoying, actually.
Every time I rang you two when the Euros on, it was like, in the back I've got Italy versus France going on.
Oh, I think for the Euros I watched every game.
That's what I mean. But to be fair, because you're up the whole way through the night, you can do it this time, right? So you can.
You know what? Recently, I've got into American football.
Oh yeah, you have. You enjoying it? What's got you into that then?
Because I'm up late at night.
Right.
Like I pay for Now TV, and I was like, you know what? I pay for this. I'm going to use it. Like what's on?
Check you out.
Yeah, NFL. That's been quite fun.
Has it?
Yeah. You know what? I've recently I found it more entertaining than football.
Okay.
I always thought of it as
You're
like
not a massive football person though,
not
are
really,
you?
no. But I always thought of NFL as like really broken up and really slow.
Mm-hmm.
And when you actually watch it, I think it's the opposite. And like football is actually really boring and really slow.
Interesting.
Like for 70 minutes, they're just passing the ball around, nothing's happening. Whereas for 3 hours when you're watching an NFL game, something's happening.
I see what you're saying because the short, sharp stints at action time.
Yeah, they're like little dopamine hits. I'm like, let's throw this ball. Let's get this geezer absolutely clattered by 3 other big ass men. You know, like you get
God bless America.
You get like 300-pound geezers crushing into each other. Like, yeah, that's quite entertaining for the 10 seconds they launch the ball.
I see what you're saying. So you're saying whilst the ball is in play, NFL is you get better bang for your buck.
I think minute by minute is more entertaining.
But the issue is obviously you then have to start of changing the teams and bringing a different team on.
Yeah, you know what? That doesn't happen that often. They go to like a 2-minute ad break and then they're on there.
Then they're back.
Yeah. I don't think it happens that much. They're quite quick about it because the clock's always running.
Is the clock always running?
Yeah.
No, I didn't realise the clock was always running.
Yeah, I think the clock runs.
You sure? Because it takes... I don't know if it does, man. Because you said 3-hour games, right?
Yeah.
They play 4 quarters
15
of minutes. So it should only be an hour. It takes 3. That's mad.
Yeah, so obviously
if the clock was continually running, it would only last an hour.
Yeah, but they snap the ball.
You know the lingo.
Look at me go. Obviously, they snap the ball and then the clock starts. They throw it and the clock stops. Like,
Yeah, it can't run the whole time.
No.
The teams are changing.
No,
I'm
but-
not having that.
No. So when the teams change, though, they go to an ad break and it's done. But they don't change that often. They get an inception and it changes, but it changes once or twice a quarter. I would
Does
say.
it really?
Yeah. So when they obviously score, they change teams.
I've seen loads of ones where it's like they get 4 goes at like getting across the line or whatever, and I've seen loads where I'm just like they do their 4 downs and they switch again. Do you know what I mean? They don't make any They don't even make
really?
10 yards. Yeah, I'm sure. In my head,
No.
in my head, it's like the team doesn't even make their 10, and then they just punt it up the other end, and then they switch, and the other people have a go.
Yeah. Well, I've not experienced that. Like, obviously, you get your 3, and then they usually punt it on the 4th, so that the ball is as far down the other side as
Yeah, of
possible,
course.
and then that's probably your switch over that you're talking about, right? But I would say that teams mostly make it down the other end of the field.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, right,
Most of the
fair
time.
enough. Maybe that's what we need to do then. Go take you to an football game.
Well, next time it's in London, I'll try and get tickets
Oh, they're expensive as well. Yeah,
Are they?
Yeah. Andy went this year.
at Spurs, I don't.
100. I think it was £150 a ticket.
Ooh.
I think
That's
4.
pricey.
I think 4 tickets were £600.
Jeez. Yeah, that's pricey.
It's mad, isn't it, for a
Yeah.
day out? But ask him because he went. If not, maybe they were £100 and there was 4 tickets for £400.
Right.
But so that might have been more like it. But I think they're hard. It's picking up traction, right? I think they're hard to get. So, but yeah, work wise, mate. Do we want to talk about work stuff?
Yeah, can do.
Because I feel like I was thinking this morning that we've actually got quite a, and you might disagree with me, clear plan about what's going to happen this year.
Yeah, I think so. Well, at least the first 6 months, I think
Yeah.
we've got planned out.
Yeah.
I think beyond that's a little bit open for discussion. If we can get out what we want to get out in the first 6 months, then yeah, I think like I was going to start talking about it earlier. I'm a bit like the features we're coming onto now just take so long to build. Like when you think about what they are, it's like, oh, that's a month. You know, 6 weeks. Like we've got nothing coming up that's like a quick win anymore.
No.
We've got those low hanging fruits done.
We ticked them off, right? It's only taken us 2 years.
Yeah,
We've
which is obviously
exhausted all
good.
low-hanging fruits.
But
because they're more meaningful.
yeah, these ones have a greater impact.
Of course they
don't
do. It's like it's quality over quantity thing, right?
Yeah,
Because you're now pushing stuff that you're like, that's gonna
yeah.
impact.
You know, and the stuff that I'm working on at the moment is the finer detail. Like I feel like it's taken me forever to get. So I'm working on reporting, right? Hopefully by the time this goes out, reporting's also done.
Yeah,
now
otherwise I'll pull my hair out.
Hope so.
Yeah.
But the work that goes into the finer detail, the structure of the data, like pulling the information in the most efficient way possible, like that. I'm going to say a feat of engineering because I'm the one who's engineering it, right? Here he is. But yeah, it just feels like it's taken so long to make decent progress because that's just got to be right. It's not so easy to go back and change that stuff
Okay.
once people are reliant on the accuracy of it.
Sure. So you're saying that actually, like, once it's in, it's pretty not hard coded, but it's pretty.
The structure of it is
Is-
pretty set. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you kind of go, oh shit, the structure's bit like the structure at the moment doesn't allow us to expand further, then it's kind of like, well, you've
Tough
got to
shit.
rebuild all of it then,
Right.
right? Because the structure sucks. The charts rely on the structure to work effectively.
Okay.
And that's what I try to do. There's, I would say, like 5 different parts that all kind of have to be structured in a certain way to work.
What, 5 parts?
Getting the data out of the database,
Yeah.
and then it structures it,
Yeah.
and then we then put that into periods. So that goes into
So that's days, months, years,
date
periods, like the period's time, basically.
periods of time.
Yeah.
Year to date,
Yeah.
quarter to date, month to date, week to date,
All time, whatever.
all time. And then the ability for all that to be date ranged as well and ordered by recruiter or broken down by
the
recruiter.
user.
So you've got all that data has to be extrapolated, 6 or 7 different ways. And then the charts have to work with that structure as well.
Fine. But why would you ever want to change that structure? Could you think of a reason of why you might want to change it in the future?
No, not necessarily.
Right, okay.
It's just right now. Obviously, our BD charts kind of have been created out of our note-taking system. Right?
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So the structure of the note-taking system had big implications.
Right, okay.
Like, how do we structure this note stuff so that we can pass that to reporting? And then what we're going to do in the future with the note stuff to ensure that the reporting doesn't break when we do it. Because we don't want to go back over it, right? So we've spoken a lot about, we've got general notes, call notes, messages, meetings. What are we going to do with those so that information is automatically ingested, right? So we've already started it where like the email notes are being tracked, so then they automatically get reported on. In the future, if we want to implement a text messaging system, how is that going to then talk to the note system so that it can be reported on?
Sure.
So everything kind of passes through that data. Same with meetings. Let's say we have like a Teams or a Google Meets integration, or even a calendar integration for face-to-face meetings. Like, how does that integrate all together? So
integrations are going to make it tricky because then you're playing with another system that might not play ball with our structure.
But the notes is kind of the middle ground to it all. And then in the future as well.
So you would chuck that in as a note.
As a note.
And then read off the note.
So notes like this is top secret information, but notes can also be hidden. Right. Even though that UI is not available in the system, notes are always visible. There is actually a part where notes can be hidden. So in the future, if we wanted to kind of say like, oh, I've had a face-to-face meeting because my calendar says so. Yep. You could add that as a hidden note.
Gotcha.
Which will then be reported on.
Correct. Okay. I understood. Right. I understand.
So there's that.
Yeah.
And then we've also, obviously, notes is broken down into the 4 categories with outcomes and subjects. So all that has to be reported on as well. And the outcomes and subjects are built to be customizable and are not yet. Right. Yeah. So then when they're customizable, I've had to think about when somebody customizes this, how does the chart
play ball
automatically change to affect their customization?
Look at you thinking 2 steps ahead.
There you go. So that's why it's taken so freaking long to do. There's a heck of a lot of work there.
All I hear is excuses, mate.
Yep.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah. So even though it's not customizable yet, it's built as if all that data is custom.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. So then that's going to allow you. So when the customization comes, you'll rattle that out.
In theory, yeah, we can.
You won't need any time. I'll be like, you've already built this. You've already prepared yourself.
Yeah. In theory,
you just flick a switch, right?
If I turn on the UI for the people to make changes, it should automatically go through the reports.
I can't wait for that moment.
I can't wait to be smug or sad.
When you pick up the phone, I'll be like, smug or sad?
So anyway, that's just reported, right?
Yes.
And that's just kind of V1 of reporting.
Yes. Yeah, that's early stages.
Yeah. And then we're going to move on to integrations.
Yes.
Which will add 100 different more complexities.
And hopefully stop 100 people asking for it as well.
That would be one. Yeah.
I feel like that's ramped up recently. Like people were just saying, like even the call I had before this, the guy was what he was ultimately getting at was he needed an integration. And yeah, I think, do you know what, right? When did integrations become a thing?
I don't know, years ago.
Right, because when I was working as a recruiter 10 years ago, I don't remember everything being, I don't remember the need to integrate everything.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? We had a database, we had LinkedIn, we had like whatever. And I don't remember any conversation around, oh, this needs to talk to this and this needs to talk to this. Whereas now, you speak to people and it's like, I want that to talk to that. I've got this tool that does that and that needs to talk to this. And you just go, Jesus Christ. Like there's a web of tools.
I think this is a need for like people to just save time all the time. And I think it's just because we've been used to like things coming so fast.
Right.
Like people were satisfied with dial-up internet.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, like broadband came along and dial-up was dog shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But we were happy with dial-up at the time.
Yeah.
Or like, our phones used to run on 2G and we were happy with that until 3G.
I don't even
4G.
remember 2G.
Well, or Edge or whatever it was. But like 3G, like you could download a pixelated movie in 7 hours. Go us. And then 4G came along and 3G all of a sudden is absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
So, I think it's just people's need to just go. But you are right as well. Like people could just use two systems side by side. Like it's not that important. Other than people just want to save time.
Yeah, save time and save having more staff, right?
Yeah.
Like the days of having people that are just ultimately like paper shuffling, like they're gone.
Yeah.
You can't be a paper shuffler for a career anymore. Do you know what I mean? You have to do something meaningful.
Yeah.
So I'll have to break it to Andy soon that he's
no more paper shuffling.
Yeah, no, we've integrated your job, mate. But like, what I mean, the way I see it, I was speaking to somebody recently, and I was talking about how I feel that, in today's world, you have to be so much better than you did when our parents were growing up. Because when our parents were growing up, where there was like less connectivity, less tech, you could be like the best in your area, in your local town, and that was it. You were the best, right? That's who you were competing with. But you fast forward to today, we're competing with the global economy. So it's like they might look at us for a CRM, but they might go, oh, actually, there's a CRM that's been spun up by a team in India or the Philippines or China, which is half the price of you guys.
Yeah.
Right? So why am I going to pay you when I could go over there? So there's this global economy and this global market that I think makes it so competitive. Coupled in with the fact that now AI and automation is like doing more.
Yeah.
That I think if you want a meaningful career and you want to be safe and be successful, it's so hard. I think. Personally.
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
How is she is? Hello, steamers. Are we boring you? She's like change it up, lads.
She actually allowed me to stroke her.
Yeah, give it 2 seconds and she'll scratch your eyeballs out. She does this. So for anyone that's not watching the video, Steamers is my mum's cat, who I'm looking after this weekend. I always forget, right, because I call her Steamers and it just comes as second nature to me, and I forget that other people that are listening might not put two and two together that Steamers is the cat.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the other thing, mate, the other big thing this year is the new package that we're going to launch.
Yeah, we will. Eventually.
I think that's cool. What do you mean eventually?
Well, eventually. At some point this year. Again, this comes back to things just take so much longer, right? So the brand new package needs quite a big feature.
Yes. Sequencing and automation.
Yeah.
Which we just spoken about a little bit.
Yeah, but two huge things that are just going to take time.
Yeah.
But eventually it will come. There you go.
I like how you manage my expectations. Oh, you just scared the cat off with your
Sorry,
joke.
cat.
Sorry, Steamers.
Coughing.
Yeah. No, so I think it'll be good. So I think like if we hit those big things this year, sequencing and automations and integrations reporting, I think it will be good. Like I kind of have said to Andy, like hand on heart, if I was a small business owner, the one thing that would put me off us at the moment, like if I had a team of 5 to 10, is the lack of reporting.
Yeah.
So when I look at us, I'm not as bothered about the integrations. I can live without that. Like I know people are hung up on that, but I look at us and go, oh, it really bugged me that I wouldn't be able to go, let's see what like
John's been up to.
Yeah. Or Julie's done this week or whatever, right? Yeah. So I think that's really going to move us forward. And then I think the new package, I mean, yeah, I obviously sat over Christmas and reviewed all of the exit emails from people that had left us. That was a job.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, actually, I kind of cheated a little bit, but it was still
AI did.
Yeah, AI. But it was still a job.
Yeah,
because I had to download I hadn't been tracking it bit by bit. I had to download all of the emails onto my desktop and drop them in 10 at a time. But then once I chucked it in there and went do your thing, it went, and obviously sequencing and automation came out as the top one. So yeah, but I don't know. I like how. I don't know if this is like getting too overconfident, but I feel like we're getting better. Mm-hmm. I feel like every year we come into it and we go like the product is better. Yeah. Our processes are slightly better. We've learnt a little bit more. We are better at communicating or whatever it is, you know. The brand I think gets better, but I know that one's debatable.
Because this dribble.
Because of this crap, yeah. The cat wants to go out. But I quite like the fact that every year, like I look at it and I think we're going to get better. And I think if we can deliver with the one-man band that you are, if you can deliver on what we want to do this year, I think it will really move us forward again.
Yeah.
And I think it's about time we start kind of like being taken a bit more seriously in the market as well, personally.
I mean, it's fair. Yeah. I think it's like we've definitely started this year stronger. And the things we've put in place are like we're squeezing productivity out of the three of us.
I think we are. Work harder.
Just work harder. So like I've got a structure right now. You're aware of what I'm doing every single day.
Yeah. Not a lot.
Which is not a lot. No, but those small things, it's like, right, well, just don't bother me about bugs and stuff today, because you know I'm not going to touch them.
No.
And already I think that's helped, right?
Yeah, for sure. Because I also know when it is getting fixed.
Yeah.
So that satisfies, because I'll slag you off a little bit. Where you're not great is like at being able to be like, I need to solve that customer problem. What you're very good at is, I need to build this and I'm going to go and build it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this person needs this thing over here. And you're just like, nah, blinkers are on, right?
it, yeah.
So I'm like, when's this going to get done? So I panic. So I bug you more. Whereas now I look at your little timetable and I'm like, oh, this is when he's going to do this is when he's going to do that.
And it's
So
quite,
it's good.
like I go on to a bug day and I'm like, right, bug day, boring. And I've got like a list of things to do. And that's like a list that we've not wasted time talking about.
Yep.
It's a list of things that I don't really know much about. And then I click on a ticket, read it, and I'm like, cool, that's it.
Off you go.
Yeah.
Because I was reading something the other day that said 20 to 40% of productivity can be lost by switching between. And that's ultimately what we were doing with you. Because you were like focusing on this and I was like, oh, can you sort this out? And then you're like, oh, fuck, okay, switch over to this to fix that. And then you switch back. And then Andy would pop up with something and then you switch over to that and you'd switch back. Whereas now it's like, leave you alone.
Yeah.
All day.
It seems to be working.
I would say so. I really like it. So, yeah.
So there you go.
It was cute when you sent me a little timetable through. Do you want to do Lee's Lunchbox question before we wrap up?
Yeah, go on in.
Shall I get the jingle?
Go on in.
Wait.
Is it in here?
I'm
not Lee, but I'll do it.
Yeah. Because obviously I know that...
Is it in it?
I need to do the jingle first.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry. Here we go.
Sorry. It is. It's prepared.
Open it up, what do we see? It's a weekly question in the lunchbox for Lee.
Tell you what, that sun has been beaming today.
It does feel like a spring morning.
It does, doesn't it? Because you have obviously commented on the quality of the questions. This one that is in there this week is a little bit more
This one's
a little bit more thought provoking.
James one, is it?
Yeah. This is a bit more thought provoking.
So have you given context to that?
Not massive. Actually, this is quite funny. So we were recording a podcast the day that conversation happened, and we were partway through, so we did a bit in the morning and then we did a bit at lunchtime, and when I was editing it back I was like, we proper come back with our towels between our legs. And then we do actually talk about the discussion, the points that like the questions aren't maybe as
So this is going to be a dull one.
well, see what you think, mate. Read it out.
Well, there you go.
Are you able to read it out?
I'm not reading that.
Okay. All right. Well, no.
Oh, that was good. Well played.
I was hoping you'd read it though.
No.
I'll read it. So what I did you a proper one as well. But I did that one.
Well played.
I did that one just
I like that.
So Samwise has been complaining about the quality of the questions in Lee's lunchbox. So I wrote him down a card that said, how many fingers do you think you can stick up your bum? But that one is a bit more thought-provoking.
Okay. over the time that you've been building a business, what's been the biggest regret?
And if you say working with me, I will.
Yeah.
I will lynch you.
So you don't want just gig talk?
Anything, because on your journey of building a business, is there something that you look back on, whether it's when you were working with me, whether it was before you were working with me, whether it was when you were working on Code 24 or the business before that? Because all you've ever done is been building businesses.
Yeah, just been coding.
But I wondered if there was ever anything you look back on and go, do you know what? I actually really like that was a pivotal moment or something.
Yeah, you know what? I think about it a lot, and I don't know whether I think about it because of I get affected a lot by anxiety and things. But I think back to the past and I'm like, oh, I wish I did that better.
Really? 2 seconds. Hold that thought.
Come on, candidates, just Giig it a rest.
Yeah, that was Jackie Nan. I left my water bottle at hers yesterday, so she's brought that back for me and a little thing there. She said she'd send her love.
Oh, nice.
So James said you were here. Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, back into serious mode.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So obviously, I regret that. So the first business I had, straight out of college, started a web agency with another guy. Eventually, after 4 years, he kind of was just like, "This ain't working," and ran away with everything. And we were 6 or 7 members of staff at the time, and I would consider all of them my friends. Mm-hmm. And I don't think at the time, probably like young and naive, I didn't stick up enough or fight enough for them.
Okay.
And I think about that a lot.
In what sense?
So that I don't talk to any of them anymore because they felt let down by me, which was obviously really tough. I think I was like 21 at the time.
You're so young.
Yeah. And
21.
you know what?
Were they all younger than you as well, or similar age?
Similar age.
Right.
Yeah, around similar age. Yeah, they obviously were reliant a lot on the company for jobs. And I had the option at the time to either fight or kind of like take the same road they did.
Do you think it would have made a difference if you'd have fought? Because it doesn't always.
No, it doesn't always. And I think the problem again was like, because I was young and naive, the other guy was older and he took a lot of responsibility for like finances and things like that. I trusted and thought we were in a better position than we were that final year. And then when I found out that we weren't in a great position, I was like, well, this is now a lost cause. Like, there's no point fighting for this. But the way that things went down, I definitely regret the way in which I handled it. That they weren't happy with the way I dealt with the situation. Anyway,
what do you think you would have done then differently? Like what? Like when you say you would have fought for them more? What does that?
I think if I was to do it again, I would have just taken control of the company.
Okay, from the start.
From that moment,
Right. Okay.
obviously, I wouldn't have known up until that point.
Yeah.
Basically, what was happening is he was trying to buy me out, okay, because he wanted to take the business in a direction of getting rid of everybody and doing like a freelancing type thing, like job come in and we just outsource it.
Sure.
That's what he wanted to do, and I was completely against that. Obviously, he thought that was because my relationship with them, because I was like friends with everybody. But that's what I believed in, that we should keep it all in house and we should like fight through the difficult time. I then had 12 hours to kind of think of something.
Yeah.
So I sat up all night and didn't really come up with much of an answer, but literally come 9 o'clock the next morning, he took all their keys away and just told them basically to piss off.
Right.
So I didn't have much time to react.
But you can't. There's only so much you can do there.
Yeah, there is.
Do you know what I mean? Like how could you? If you guys were you 50-50?
We're supposedly 50-50, yeah.
So you couldn't have also just taken control, right?
No, but he took control as if I didn't exist at that moment, right?
But
He
your
was like,
morals
"This is
are
what's-"
different.
My morals are different, right?
You wouldn't have done that, I don't think.
But then it was like, because he was trying to buy me out, and obviously I was just kind of waiting for an offer of money to be got rid of, and then instead of getting rid, he kind of was like, in that meeting where I thought he was going to offer something for my shares and for me to disappear. That was the meeting in which he said, like, instead of offering you money, I'm just going to shut the place down.
Right.
I'll just start up again without you type thing. I'll just take everything and go.
But how can he do that as a 50-50? Because doesn't he need you to...
People don't have morals like you, right? I think, like...
That's nice of you to say, thank you.
Like, you... So this is where it was like stark difference, and this is where I realised I was in the right place here, is obviously you had a minority shareholder in Giig before I joined, and you decided to buy them out. And you could have done the exact same and just been like, scrubbed you from the books because it doesn't matter. I think stuff like that goes on without repercussion a lot.
I would agree.
And it's down to the morals of the person or the integrity of the person to follow the law. There is zero consequences for people being arseholes to others. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what agreements you've got in place. But definitely...
I would agree with that.
Yeah, which is horrific. Like, even to the point where he decided to strike off the company without my say-so, which is, again, against the law. Mm-hmm. And
I don't see how he got that through, though.
But I messaged Company House, and I did everything to kind of stop it, because obviously I was still owed whatever.
Yeah.
I was still 50-50. They didn't care. It just
they didn't. No. So see, that's interesting, because I would have thought they'd have said, "Hang on, you can't do that." Do you know what I mean? So that baffles me.
Yeah. But when I said to him, like, "Okay, screw it, you leave then, and I'll stay," he was like, "Okay, well, I'll take the leads with me. I'll take the bank account, and I'll take the leads, and I'll go, and you'll just be left with nothing." And I was like, "How's that fair?" You know, so then I was left with this like problem. It's like, well, if I leave, then I'm kind of like, just responsibility's kind of gone, right? I can start again. Okay, I lose everything. But it is what it is. If I stay, I've got no leads, I've got no money, because he controls the bank account.
So there was only so much you could do.
But I do wish, my biggest regret is I should have taken the other path. That's.
But would you have not ended up in a real struggle for having to try and pay people and?
Yeah, absolutely would have. But I think, like, morally, like how I feel within myself, I feel like I made a mistake there. I made the wrong decision. I made the decision to somewhat run away instead of like fight. And I had a little bit of savings, obviously, from running the company for 4 years. And I feel like, in hindsight, I should have taken that route instead. And that would have been no office. That would have been everybody just working and trusting everybody from home, and just paying people out of my own pocket. But yeah, definitely in hindsight, and definitely my biggest regret, I should have taken that route.
It's a risk, though, isn't it?
Like, I'm under no like illusion. I actually think the company would have ended up in the exact same way it has.
You were just delaying the inevitable.
We're just delaying it, and if I'd taken that route, it just delayed it even further. But what I struggled to get behind is, like, these people had bills to pay still, and I felt like they were my responsibility, right? And I suppose that's how you feel, right? Mm-hmm. And through no fault of my own, that their ability to pay bills was gone, right? And
no fault of your own either.
No fault of my own.
That's what you got to remember.
But I could have helped them for a while and said, "Look, the company's done." But because I've taken this decision, you can at least pay your bills, and then you can sort something else out. But because I removed myself entirely from that, like, I couldn't.
It was whipped away from you, really.
Yeah.
See, I find it different. Like, for me, you boys have trusted this and me, and if it fails, it's on me. Whereas in your scenario, it wasn't failing because it was on you. We could argue you went into business with the wrong person. I think we've all made that mistake.
Yeah.
That's easy to do. It's not... I think... where you should try to forgive yourself a little bit is that you were put in a compromised position. It's not like you went, "We're struggling, I'm just going to fuck them. Like, I'm just going to take what I've got," and, you know, you were put in a position that was tough. But like you said, the point you made, right, about people are nasty to each other is so valid, because I was speaking to a chap earlier literally the call before this, where he was saying on the I was speaking to a chap on a call before we started recording this pod, and the guy there was saying that he had loads of contractors with a business that just went, we ain't going to pay you anymore, come at us, and just took all their contractors.
Nice.
And he was like, they were in the Middle East and they were kind of transitioning to not needing a recruitment agency anymore. We helped them through that growth phase. They were a little bit stable now, and they were looking at it like, we don't need to pay that. It was obviously not the right thing to do, but they just went,
no thanks.
no thanks.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? And you just go, that's the thing you don't prepare yourself for in business, is you think everyone's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to have my best interests. Everyone's going to play fair. Mate, when families and money and life is on the line, people do nasty stuff, right? So,
And it, like for that example, that was a minor disagreement. He wanted to go one direction, I wanted to go the other one. He threw his dummy out, the pram done.
yeah.
Right? Nastiness ensues. So yeah, that's kind of, I suppose, the biggest regret. Because I think about it a lot. I think about those people.
They're doing all right now, though, right?
Well,
Hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah, but the other thing I was just going to round it off with is, and I do say this to people, is that like, this is why I love having you and Andy, because I've ended up with two people that I can trust, and that's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is worth its weight in gold. Like, you're really good at what you do or whatever, but you're not the best developer in the world, right? I'm not the best CEO developer, right? But I would rather have you, and this sounds horrible, but I'd rather have a subpar person that I know I can do like. No, but it's coming from a nice place, right? But what I'm trying to say is, I'd rather have a subpar person that I know I can absolutely trust in my life than having the best developer in the world, but then be an arsehole.
Yeah.
Every day of the week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we pull together as a team way better than
the
if
averages.
We were, or we are maybe we're just all a bunch of assholes that found each other.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we're just friendly ourselves.
it's very true. We probably should have stuck with the original question, mate.
Yeah.
Just to round up, how many fingers do you think you can stick on your bum? But that's a good answer, mate.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
a bit
I like
long-winded and perhaps a bit deep, but
Well, last time you came on and did deep stuff, we had some ladies text us to be like, I like Samwise when he goes deep.
yeah.
So, oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
We made it. We made it an hour.
Oh, very good. Thanks for coming, mate.
Cheers,
It was
dude.
interesting.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't believe we got so close. If you hadn't sniggered, I'd have got away with it.
You've got the candidates playing hard to get, with I'll call you next week or a no, not yet. So much time of going to and fro. You got another offer, or salary's too low. Hours or searching and hours of stress. Come on, candidates, just gig it a rest. Come on, candidates, just jig it a rest.